Back before your boy Zach had his meltdown, he used to talk about comic books and these comic companies doing crazy things. And he always talked about DC Comics as being the comic book equivalent of a gay bar. And now it seems like they're really pushing that. And if you look at what they're doing with their Discord server, it's really, really cringy. And they have a whole Pride section that they're pushing these Pride announcements. And they're trying to get fans to actually talk about their mental illnesses and the like, and go in on this, which is really, really weird. And so they really want to push this Pride agenda really, really hard in 2025. They're still doing their Pride anthologies coming out, pushing this stuff. Nothing's changed. As much as they're all in, they always say, if you look at it, they've changed the Absolute Green Lantern, some Black Lady. They're still going in on all this stuff. Nothing has changed at these companies whatsoever. They're just marketing things a little bit differently, but this is still here. It hasn't gone away. And so we're going to cover it today and cover some of the responses, which are really like, oof, these are weird people. And this is, I guess, who they want to cater to instead of just normal comic readers who like have money, because none of these people do. It's really wild. Hit the like and subscribe button and join us here as we talk about all things in comics, my friends. And I'm a comic creator myself. I'd love for you to sign up for my newsletter. If you like what DC Comics used to be before they went off the rails right here, I think you're really going to enjoy my work. I have a great superhero universe that starts with Flying Sparks. The volume 1 right here is on my newsletter, which you can grab right here, along with 2 other free books. You get 3 free books. It's like a $50 value, absolutely free. You can start reading today. This is in the description below. Sign up, guys, and don't miss when I've got my new releases coming out. I've got a lot of books coming out. If you are looking for real alternatives to Marvel and DC, we're hoping your boy Zach was going to be that. We're the real deal here. I've been coming out with books regularly and, of course, delighting all our readers as each one gets better than the last, and we just have so much fun over here. So check things out. Thank you so much for being great readers. Really appreciate you being there. The newsletter's in the description below, and that is it. You can just sign up for free, get some free books, and thank you again. So DC Comics is not backing down on their aggressive left-wing politics. The official DC Discord server announced they're asking for letter submissions for how DC Pride impacted them, and told them they're willing to post anonymously. Some really funny stuff. I guess you can go in there and then make some anonymous cringy things and see if it'll get published in their actual DC Pride here. You can see here, here's their Pride flag with the trans poop flag here. $9.99. Okay, I guess that's going to work very well. Ages 13 and up. So if you're 13, they're down to groom you, is where it comes from. You could see the Alan Scott Green Lantern, who they turned into this just like joke recently. Who are these others? This is the first gay black Green Lantern chick. Now there's another one for Absolute. You can never have enough black Green Lantern chicks, I guess. Harley Quinn's now, their little gay. The Question. Steve Ditko's rolling in his grave with that. All these characters just terrible. Nobody wants this. Nobody ever asked for these. It's just awful. So they want you in on it. The submissions for the letters column are open. Share with us how the legacy of DC Stories has impacted or reflected your queer identity, journey, or experience. Your submission could be featured in a DC Pride special. Yay! Here's the rules. Submitters must be 18 plus. Interesting. So to be groomed by it, you got to be 13 plus. But to have your experiences, they don't want to deal with anybody who's under 18. All territories and eligibility for participation. Submission must adhere to all DC Discord server rules. Must be suitable for all ages. So yes, it must be suitable for all ages, even though it's a weird story about a queer sex fetish. How's that work? Try to scramble that one, DC Comics. Between 100 and 250 words, and that'll be it. Submissions must not include identifying details. This is a letters column activation, it's not a sweepstakes. Please note we are accepting submissions through the Discord server. Fan art cosplay submissions must be original, not another person's art. If your submission is selected for publishing, I will reach out for review. And if your submission is selected, you can opt to use a pseudonym if you wish. Published submissions will credit the submitter. Oh, how nice. So here's their content for the Pride. This is look at how this is one somebody submitted in the Discord server with Batman with a transgender flag like on his armband, like it's a Nazi armband, but it's a trans. I guess they're kind of self-telling there that they want to have armband brigades out there. Policing the streets about pronouns like they're literal Nazis, with Superman cuddling up to him in a really homoerotic kind of way. Very disgusting, and that's what DC's trying to promote here. So here we are. I'm just going to write down the list here. and reading one at a time, not even curating it on the Discord. I came out of the closet as gender fluid about a year and a half ago. It was the second time I came out of it, having realized I was asexual in 2020. I love these gender fluid asexuals. It's like I don't want to actually have to do the gay thing, but I want the clout for being gay. So I'm going to do these things that I don't actually have to do anything, but I can say I am so people will clap for me. That's really sad. I have Grant Morrison to think about this. And Grant Morrison, if you don't know, came out as non-binary a while back as he's trying to figure things out in his post-writing career, I guess, to stay relevant. Very weird. I got to give a shout out for Gail Simone for creating the first gender-fluid mainstream comic book character. Rachel Pollack for her inclusive work on Doom Patrol. Yay. And so there's that right there. Since the first issue, DC Pride has been a significant comfort in my life. You're like the only person who's reading it, person. It started at a very important time for me when I recently came out to my family during the pandemic. All these people went, have you noticed this? It's all during the pandemic. The pandemic just like broke people's psyches, I guess. And since they were like locked in their closets alone, like, social distancing from everybody else, being scared, it's like, oh my gosh, like, who am I? What's my identity? I must be a Zer. And I think a lot of people snapped during that time period. It's exactly what's going on here at this point, because both of these have been pandemics at this. My gosh, despite how turbulent times these last few years have been, the stories and messages of DC Pride have continued to inspire me and give me strength. Of course, yes, I appreciate how DC Pride has brought my attention DC's great history and uplifted its LGBTQ plus I plus contributors. The plus is for pedophile. And Kevin Conroy's story is the first hallmark of DC Pride's legacy. There's some weird ones in here. Here's another one that says, as a little girl, I always felt I didn't belong with other little girls. When I grew up, I found a hero named Batman. I always acted like him, and it made me happy and myself. I felt free. That's when I discovered I was trans. So hold on just a second. Like, this person literally thinks she's Batman. That's scary. This person needs help. I mean, why are we encouraging this kind of thing? Why are we proud about this kind of thing? This is not real. Batman is not real, and you should not think you're Batman and think that Batman does the things you do and think that you're trans Batman because you're Batman. That is a sign that there's something wrong in your life that you need to correct. After being a Batman fan for a long time, I discovered World's Finest. I loved it. It displays the dynamic between Superman and Batman very well. They're always there for each other, even when things went downhill. For a long time, I wanted a friend like Superman. One day, my friend offered to be my Superman. We had tons of fun together. We grew very close. We always talked to each other about Batman and Superman. We have known each other for a long time, developed feelings for him. This is when I discovered I was a bisexual man. Full stop. Remember, this is a girl who then is dating a dude, but she thinks she's Batman, so she thinks it's gay. You can't make this stuff up. Like, why? This is DC Comics, my friends. This is what they're catering to. This is the audience that they've been trying to get. Like I said, these people are all deranged. They don't have any money to buy stuff because they're all crazy, and so they can't hold down jobs or anything like that. And it's very, very wild that they just keep trying to push this in 2025. Like, who's here wanting to buy this $9.99 issue right here, where it's just people like talking about their weird sex fetishes? That's it. It's very bizarre. But they're doubling down, and this is what they're doing, my friends. They're not backing away. None of these people in comics have changed. They haven't fired anybody. They haven't hired conservatives. They haven't woken up. Anybody who's telling you that woke's dead is like way out of their minds, because they're gearing up, and they're getting worse out there. They're getting angrier. They've cordoned themselves off in echo chambers, so they really have dehumanized you and your family to even levels that you don't even know. These people would not hesitate to do something awful given the chance, all in the name of inclusivity. And that's what we got here today. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit the like and subscribe button. And please sign up for my newsletter in the description below. Get some real comics, my friends, that don't have any of this nonsense in it. Just fun superhero action. We got beautiful science fiction stuff and fantasy stuff as well. You're going to love this. And thank you for being here. We'll be back soon.